Welcome back, our book club, to another EP review. Today we are taking a look at Cute Threat by Raissa. This was suggested to us on one of the videos. I don't remember when. You ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It is very Poppy coded.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if Poppy and Charlie XCX were combined.
All right. That was track 1, Cute Threat. What are we thinking?
Like a 7.5.
I'm going to give it a 7. I think the only actual issue I had with this song, I found out at the very last second, was the vocoded guy saying cute threat. It lets the cute play a bunch of times. I thought it was just like a chunk sound effect. But I think that happens too many times, but also it kind of almost takes me out of the track just because of how out of place it is. But other than that, I was having a great time.
Yeah, same complaint here. I just thought the rest of the track was so much fun, just a vibe, very chill while also having a lot of energy to it, which is pretty cool. It's a very laid-back vocal style with a very energetic track that meets perfectly in the middle to have a good carrying energy. So, yeah.
Next track.
She should make video game soundtracks, or whoever does the beats.
All right. That was track 2, No Genius. What do you think?
I think I'll give it a 7.
I'm going to get a 7.5.
I think I just like this track a little less. There is whoever the second vocalist on the track is, or at least whenever the predominant like track itself like pulls back and you just kind of get left the skeleton of it, and whoever's singing over that section, it's just a little too produced for me. Just very harsh in the effects department, and then you can hear just some like a little rough of mic technique, but that happens to everybody. I mean, even us on the show where we have moments of the harsh consonants and stuff like that. So not even a bad thing, just less good than Cute Threat.
Yeah, ironically, I think my first note is going to be the opposite. I think I liked this track better, but it's more the style it's in. This is more of a pop track than... I'm actually not fully sure what to call the first track.
It's a pseudo club track.
Yeah.
It's a Coachella track is what I like to call that.
Okay.
It's like someone that you could see at like a big music festival like that would be playing a song like that.
I think famously that is a genre I am not super into, but this is closer to things that I do like, so I liked this one a lot more. You're right with the vocal effects. There is kind of a lot on there that I don't think super needed to be. There was a couple that were... I'm trying to remember what the effect is called, but it was doing something to the back end where it was kind of wobbling. I didn't love that one. It was mostly towards the end, and I do think that last chorus might have happened one too many times. But overall, I did like this track.
Yeah, still a good track.
Sounds like I don't, but...
It's the thing. Whenever criticizing, it always sounds worse than it is. This is just a matter of, instead of listening to the last 15 seconds, I would skip it because I don't want to hear that chorus that one last time. And it's not because it's a bad chorus. It's because I've heard it one too many times now.
Yeah. And I mean, at a show, it playing out probably would play out a couple more times to set up for the next one.
Yep. And
so,
I'd be bumping, dancing, having my best white girl time.
All right. We ready to move on?
Let's do it.
All right. That was track 3, Penita. What are we thinking?
I'm torn. I'm less torn. I forgot there's a middle number. I'll give it a 7.75.
I'm giving it an 8.
I was torn between an 8 and a 7.5. I think truly this one may have just done it a little, like one too many times for me, because I'm not in the setting of this live. This is another one that if I were there having fun dancing to it live, not listening to it stone-faced on a couch, much better time. But I think it's an all-around great track. I can't say I relate to any of the lyrics because I don't know what they are. So just good, fun time.
I don't know. This is making a playlist, 100%.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I just really liked everything that was going on here. It's kind of the perfect in between of the pop and the club stuff that I like. Done great. So I loved the beat that it was made around. All right, let's keep it going. Next track.
Damn, this is some like 2000 ads. This is awesome.
Yep. It's making a significantly different playlist. I don't love the kazoo though.
Is that what that's supposed to be?
No, not at all. That was
That was out of a Britney Spears song.
That was terrifying. That was out of an 80s horror movie. All right. That was track 4, a la mode. What do we think?
It's like a 8.5.
So I'm very torn. I'm gonna give it an 8.25, and here are the reasons. I can't let the bully line go. I did not like that at all. This beat is awesome though, except for I didn't love the kazoo or whatever that was supposed to be, but everything else in this beat is great.
Yeah, I think it's a fun jam, a solid vibe. Yeah, that bully line, it made me chuckle. It took me out of it a little, but it's got a fun, like, it kind of touches every era, you know. It's got that funness of the 2000s. It's got some of that like Little Mix vibe from like the 2010s, I suppose, and then it made me also think of Cat's Eye, regrettably, but if it was done well, and I enjoyed it all. So next track. Knife.
This is definitely more you than me.
Like there's a Nintendo beat going on. I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand any of her musical influences. It's not coming across in any way. Maybe a tiny bit of Gaga.
All right, that was track 5, Knife. What do we think?
Give it like a 7.5.
I'm gonna give it a 7, and it's because we're back to the more club stuff that I just generally like less.
Genuinely think it's a pretty fun bump. It's just a little hollow for me. It could use just a little bit more of something. I'm not sure what that is because we're very much in that highs and mids. So I don't think it's bass, but maybe something in that like lower mid territory to kind of fill out some more. Maybe not particularly like a drum track or even a melody track, just something kind of there. And it's a great song though.
So it's a lot of plucky high synth stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It was just not as much for me as the middle tracks in between what we've listened to.
All right.
Last track. All right. That was track 6, Todo Canta. What are we thinking?
I think in relation to this project, it's like a 7. But I think as a song itself, it's a 9.
Yeah, honestly. It in no way fits on this project, but EPs are weird like that, so I think this is a very nice song.
Yeah, I think exactly what you just said. It's EPs are their own kind of little showcases or just kind of project what I've been working on sometimes, and this was what would be, in my opinion, a very good album, and I would have saved it, but I think this is just a phenomenal, great song. There's a lot of feeling, I'm sure. Yet again, another case of not a language I speak, so I'm sorry. But other than that, it just has a great movement to it, a great feel, great singing. Good track.
All right, moving on to album art.
I mean, for this project, it's like a 7.5, 8.
I can give it a 7.
I think all of the like stark color differences work really well with the white background, and with it being like a pseudo club EP, it makes sense, right? Like she's dressed like a clubbing person. It's just a vibe. I respect it. I'm assuming that leash is pink. That's what my eyes look like they're saying, and I think that's a good color like balance difference between the blacks and whites, and goes with just kind of her skin tone real well. It's an accenting color there, so good color theory and pretty solid art.
It's good. It definitely fits 4 of these tracks really well.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what other EPs, songs, albums you want us to take a listen to, and we will. See you next week.